we're gonna push through. We got this. Morning, welcome to week 3, day 1 of my Becoming Her challenge. Now let's see if I can say that in Spanish. Buenos días, bienvenidos a la tercera semana, primer día de convertirme en su desafío. Let me know, y'all. If y'all speak Spanish, let me know in the comment section how I did. I'm still a little rough around the edges. I'm gonna get there though, okay? But I told y'all last week I was gonna be practicing my Spanish, so if y'all see me speaking in Spanish, don't be surprised, okay? But y'all, I cannot believe it that we have made it to week 3 of this challenge. Like, that is so crazy. If I'm being honest, a part of me was nervous to do this challenge because I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to make it to this point. So the fact that we are at the midway point, like, that is so crazy. But shout out to you if you have been keeping up in the series. If you have not, be sure to check out episode 1 and 2 because those are already up. And I also have an intro video just explaining the whole challenge and everything that we're going to be doing in the challenge. But y'all, every time after I hit upload on my video, I remember something that I forgot to mention in the voiceover or the video, and I wanted to bring those things up today. I literally have a whole list of stuff. The title of this is Don't Miss Mentioning. I literally put a list in my phone. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is some slight changes to my split. So normally I've been doing arms on back day, but I'm thinking about switching arms to being on my chest and triceps day. The reason I'm saying that is because I noticed that when I do my shoulder workouts, by the time chest and tricep day come, I'm already so sore. And if you know, like, your shoulders are like a pretty important part of your upper body. Anytime you do upper body movements, your shoulders are going to be activated. So I'm noticing that on chest day when I'm doing push-ups or doing my little pec deck flies, I'm noticing that it's so hard to get through the workout because my shoulders be so sore. So what I'm thinking is that when I have my chest and tricep day, I can just save shoulders and arms for the end of that workout compared to saving arms for the end of back day. So I think that's what I'm going to do instead. And then another thing I wanted to mention is that in last week's episode, I had a clip of me on the rowing machine. Y'all probably was like, where'd that come from, girl? Now you on the rowing machine, one day you on a treadmill, one day you on the Stairmaster. What's going on? So the reason why I like to change my cardio up from time to time is because sometimes it could get a little boring. Like walking on the treadmill for an hour. I mean, I do watch a podcast or I will watch a YouTube vlog or something like that, which I really do enjoy doing that. But sometimes I still get a little bored doing the same type of cardio every day. So I do switch it up sometimes. So you may see me doing jump ropes one week. You may see me on the Stairmaster one day. You may see me on the incline treadmill the other day. I just like to change it up so that I can make this as sustainable as possible. Because although this is a 6-week challenge, I'm not only going to be doing this for 6 weeks. I'm working on building habits for a lifetime. So with that being said, I like to change things up every now and then, and I would definitely recommend you do the same, especially if you're also someone who gets bored with doing the same types of cardio every single day. Also, I did make a slight change to the rules in this challenge when it came to cardio. So at first, my goal was to really focus on getting 10,000 steps a day, and I said that 20 to 30 of those steps have to be incline walking. But as I told y'all, I get bored sometimes doing the same type of cardio. So I'm changing the rules from being so fixated on 10,000 steps to either 10,000 steps a day or 30 minutes of very intense cardio. That's why sometimes y'all will see me rowing on the rowing machine, which the rowing machine ain't no joke, y'all. I think the rowing machine is one of the most slept on types of cardio. But you'll see me doing that, Stairmaster, just something that's intense if I'm not going to be getting my 10,000 steps, because the goal is to just do cardio, just to move my body more. Because my thing is, you could get 10,000 steps, but they could be very low in intensity, and you may not burn as much calories getting those 10,000 steps as you would if you were to do like a very intense cardio session on the Stairmaster or something like that. So my goal isn't necessarily so fixated on those 10,000 steps. It's really just building the habit of cardio every day, some type of cardio every day. Another thing I wanted to mention is that in last week's episode, I had a clip of me doing overhead, I think they're called overhead tricep presses, where I had the weight and I went like that. and I was doing tricep presses. Now, normally I don't do that exercise. I actually typically don't like it. I feel like it's a little bit harsh on the elbows when you're extending up, but I chose to do that exercise that day because there was somebody on the tricep cable machine, so I couldn't use that. And I think it's important to know how to hit a muscle group in multiple different ways, because you never know when there might be somebody using a machine you want. And I know it's people who like to do this, but I'm not the type of person that will sit there and wait for a machine. I think it's awkward, and I think it it wastes time. I'm the type of person I like to get in the gym and get out the gym. So if somebody is using a machine that I want to use and it looks like they're going to be a while, I'm the type of person I will find another way to hit that muscle group, but that's just me. Next, I want to talk about what I ate for my birthday. If you watched last week's episode, I told y'all that it was my birthday and I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to have a cheat meal. So what I ended up eating was kava, y'all, which is not crazy. I had their steak and I think it's called Marissa bowl or something like that. I think it was fairly healthy, had some healthy fats in there, had some rice, had some steak. Y'all, that steak was cooked to perfection. It was so tender. I ain't had to struggle to bite through the meat or nothing. And it was good. Now, the only unhealthy thing I had was the little cookie chocolate chip brownie that they give you. Now, that wasn't, healthy, but I allowed myself to have that simply because it was my birthday. And honestly, overall, I really did enjoy my birthday. My husband made sure to take care of me. He took me to one of my favorite stores, Ross, which I have not been to in 5 ever, but I got a couple pairs of new sweatpants. I don't know. I've been really in my sweatpants era. I got a few new active wear shirts that I'm gonna be wearing. I got some more lip gloss. I got a few things. But yes, I really enjoyed myself, but we back locked, y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, I did eat over my calories on my birthday, and I expected that. I did. But guess what? The next day, I got back on track, and that's what it's about. Every day of this challenge or life is not gonna be perfect. It's all about choosing to get back up. You may fall off one day. You may fall off a couple days, but what are you gonna do after? Are you gonna tell yourself, oh, I might as well give up. I already messed up this far. No, you have to let go of that all or nothing mentality. I used to have that mentality, but that didn't get me where I wanted to be. So I decided, you know what? I may have messed up this day, but I'm about to get back up. I'm about to get back on my stuff. Every day won't look perfect, but I'm being consistent, and that's what matters. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that I'm thinking about making Sundays a day where I eat at maintenance. The reason why I say that is because yesterday, y'all, I really was doing so well. I did so good on Friday, so good on Saturday, and then come yesterday, I ate above my calorie deficit. And if you watched last week's episode, you saw that I also had the same thing happen last Sunday. So I'm noticing a pattern here. For some reason, Sunday seems to be the day where my body just wants to eat more, and I might just allow myself to eat at maintenance. Nothing above, but at maintenance. Again, my goal here is to make this as sustainable as possible. It is a challenge still, so I'm not going to allow myself too much leeway, but I am trying to make sure that I can stick with it long term, and in doing so, I'm making tweaks as I go. I think the last thing I wanted to mention to y'all is a couple finds I found from the store last week, so let me get that real quick. Okay, y'all, so I already was hip to this brand. I've tried different flavors from them, but this flavor, this sea salt caramel, y'all, it's so good. This is a great snack if you're somebody who really gets a sweet tooth and you enjoy ice cream, but you are also trying to be in a calorie deficit. Y'all, you need to try these. And it's only 100 calories per bar. 1 gram of fat, 18 grams of carbs, and only 4 grams of protein, which I'm not eating it for the protein. I'm just eating it for the satisfaction of ice cream, which I don't even know if this is actually ice cream. I think it's actually Greek yogurt, but it tastes just like ice cream, y'all. It's really good. So check these out, okay? Also, I have been seeing this Premier Protein cereal. I had never tried it, but I was like, you know what? Let me just get it. And y'all, it's not bad. And especially the macros, y'all. You get 20 grams of protein per 1 cup of this cereal. 1 cup of this cereal is 180 calories, 5 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs. And I had some yesterday for the first time. Obviously, they ain't gonna taste like no Frosted Flakes, but for them to have 20 grams of protein in it, they're pretty good, y'all. I think y'all should definitely try these. A great way to get your protein in for breakfast. But I think I've touched on everything. If not, I will try to remember to touch on stuff during a voiceover. But y'all, it's week 3. It's time to get this workout in, okay? It's back day. Again, I'm moving my shoulder little session to tomorrow, and we gonna get it done, y'all. Oh, update on the weight, y'all. Since I had that little binge episode yesterday, the scale has gone up. I believe it's just water though, but nonetheless, I weighed myself early yesterday morning, and the scale was fighting between 2 numbers. It was fighting between 159.30 pounds and 160 pounds. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it's because I was carrying water and the scale was trying to figure out how to read my weight. Y'all, so sorry if y'all hear that car in the background. Somebody just turned their car on, but I believe that if I were to drop all my water weight, my true weight is around 159 pounds even. That's what I think. But nonetheless, we ain't only focusing on the scale. I honestly do feel a little bit leaner compared to what I felt when I first started this challenge, and that means that we're going in the right direction, y'all. Don't only depend on the scale. I don't know where my tape measurer is. Otherwise, I would have taken my measurements to see if my measurements had got any smaller, but I've been just going off of progress pictures and also just looking at myself in the mirror, and I can tell that I've gotten a little bit slimmer. So don't only rely on the scale, y'all. But my goal for week 3 3 is honestly just keep doing everything I've been doing. I think I've been doing a very great job. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. I haven't been in my calorie deficit every single day. I had a couple days where I messed up, including one of them being my birthday. So I'm showing myself grace in that area, but I know what I have to do, and it's just a matter of getting it done. But without further ado, y'all, let's get to it. Y'all, I just started my time of the month. How fun.
They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. 'Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. 'Cause my God is real. Now the day goes by where I don't think you always stay down and you always stay true. I don't know what I would do without you. You by my side, I can't lose. They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. 'Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. 'Cause my God is real. It's like you come in perfect time, and even through the shade you keep me shining. Off track till you passed out in the line. 2+2 stress, so I've been grinding. Now the day goes by where I don't think you always stay down and you always stay true. I don't know what I would do without you. You by my side, I can't lose. They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. 'Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. 'Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. 'Cause my God is real.
Y'all, your girl is back from my workout, and I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I didn't know that my time of the month was coming. I definitely knew it was coming, but y'all, it doesn't seem to get any easier, y'all. Every month, it don't seem to get easier. But a part of me is happy that it's here because I get to show y'all how I push through, even though every moment does not look pretty. Every moment is not full of motivation, but I still have to learn to push through because that's just life. Sometimes I'll be looking back over the clips of me working out and I'll be like, I'm making some not so pretty faces in these clips. But then I'll be like, you know what? I ain't gonna cut it out because I need y'all to see that. Somebody needs to see that and know that it's gonna take hard work to build something great. Anything worth having is gonna be a fight to get it. I know we live in a society where we all want stuff easy, we want stuff quick, we want it right now. But it's gonna take time, it's gonna take discipline, consistency, and it's gonna take for you to show up on them days where you don't wanna show up. Do you think I wanted to get up out that bed today? No, but I still got up. Do you think I wanted to do that workout knowing that I was cramping and going through it? No, but I still showed up. And you know what's guaranteed for me showing up? Results. It may come now, it may come later, but it's coming. Because I showed up, I did what I needed to do, it's guaranteed. So whether you doing this challenge with me or you on your own journey of some sort, I really hope that I can be some type of motivation to you. And even on them days where you don't feel motivation, I hope that I can give you that extra push, that extra fuel that you need just to keep going. Because sometimes that's all we need. It's kind of like when somebody is spotting you in the gym. All you need is that little tap of them to help you up and boom, you getting the weight up. So I hope that this video can serve as just that little push for you. And yeah, hope y'all enjoying the series so far. I'm not that hungry right now, otherwise I would be showing y'all what I'm gonna eat. So I'm probably just gonna have this Koya protein shake. 20 grams of protein, 180 calories per bottle. And I'd mentioned this in another video, but in case you're new to this channel, I was watching a TikTok video one time, and this lady who's a nutritionist, she said a way to know if something has a good protein amount is you take the amount of protein that the item has. In this case, it's 20 grams. You add a 0 at the end of it, and if that number after adding the 0 is bigger than the amount of calories that item has, then you know. So in this case, 200 would be bigger than 180. So that means that this has a good protein protein ratio. Just a little tip if you were wondering, how do I know my food has enough protein? Anywho though, y'all, I'm gonna stop yapping. I gotta get in the shower, and I'm probably gonna get a head start in on editing this vlog. Also, I'm gonna start reading a new book this week. I don't know which one yet, but I'll probably talk to y'all about that tomorrow or sometime this week. Anywho, I'm gonna catch y'all on day 2. Buenos dias. Welcome to day 2 of week 3 of our Becoming Her challenge. I am still so in shock that we are already in week 3 of this challenge. But your girl is feeling really good today, and I had to stop myself and I had to just sit and say, Denisha, I'm so proud of you, girl. You're doing your thing. Like, outside of the weight loss on the scale, outside of the physical changes, I'm also noticing some mental changes for the better, and I'm so proud of myself for that. Even with reading the Bible, like, I'm noticing that I'm genuinely enjoying this little routine that I've created. I'm enjoying getting up in the morning while the house is still quiet, no TV, no phone, just reading my Bible, asking God to give me understanding, asking God to give me strength for my day. Like, I'm just really enjoying the process, and I think that's what it's about. My husband and I, we were talking about that this morning because he's thinking about doing the challenge of his own, and I was asking him, like, what's your why? What's your reason for wanting to do this? And he was like, I just enjoy a challenge. I enjoy the process. And he was like, I don't want to get so caught up in an end result that I don't enjoy the process in between. And it had me thinking, like, that is a great point, because a lot of times we get so fixated on this goal, and I don't think that there is anything wrong with setting goals. I think that setting goals could actually be very beneficial, but I think we have to realize that everything that we learn in the process is what's going to help us sustain whatever that thing is that we're working for. So say, for example, if you were to get your dream body today, and be honest with yourself, if you were able to just snap your finger and get your dream body today, would you be able to sustain it? And if so, for how long? If you're someone who already does not have good habits and you all of a sudden get this dream body that you want, it's very likely that you're not going to sustain it for a very long time, because you did not go through the process of discipline, of mental toughness, of creating just those healthier habits that's going to help you sustain that body. We should not be so fixated on the end goal and the end result that we forget the in-between, and the process is the most important part, because that's where we build character, discipline, etc. So I'd say that to say I'm really so proud of myself for just sticking this out. I know it's not the end of the challenge yet, but I can already feel that I'm just changing for the better, and I really love that for me. And whoever's watching this, I want you to just take some time and reflect on something that you've noticed in yourself that's improved. It doesn't have to be a physical change. It could be, but it could also be something mental. I was reading the journal entry I wrote some months ago, and I couldn't even believe that it was me who wrote it. I shared this on my TikTok, but I'm like, that was me? Because I had grown so much mentally that it's like I couldn't even recognize that person anymore who wrote that journal entry. So take some time and just reflect on where you once were and where you're at now, and tell yourself how proud you are, because it really takes a lot of intentionality. It takes hard work. It takes determination to choose better habits every single day. There's something you could be doing, but there's something you're doing now, and I'm sure that the old you would be so proud of you for choosing what you're choosing now. Could we all be better in some way? Of course. But still, don't forget to show yourself grace. Don't forget to congratulate yourself for the victories that you already have. But anywho though, y'all, today is chest, tricep, and remember, I added the arms. I moved arms from yesterday's workout, and I'm putting it into today's workout. So that's what we're going to be doing. I also have to do abs, but it's okay, because everything that I'm doing is like me planting a seed. I may not see the harvest right now, but I know that my hard work is going to pay off. And again, I'm just enjoying the process. But yes, I read my Bible today, and I'm just really enjoying just reading Jesus's responses to the Pharisees. Like I said this, I think in last week's episode, but Jesus is just cracking me up, because the Pharisees really was trying him, y'all, but Jesus had to come back every single time. And in today's reading, I think it was Luke chapter 14, the Pharisees were trying to call Jesus out on healing people on the Sabbath, and Jesus gave them an analogy. He's like, if a child were to fall into the well on the Sabbath, would you not quickly go and try to rescue the child? The Pharisees was quiet. Do you hear me? Birds chirping, crickets cricketing. And so I'm just really loving Jesus's responses, and I'm just loving understanding the character of God, and just the way that he thinks. Like, he's not concerned with religious practices and, all this man-made stuff. He's worried about the bigger picture. But anywho though, y'all, enough yapping. I already ate my little pre-workout snack. We're out of rice cakes again, but I had a blueberry bagel for my pre-workout. It's like 51 grams of carbs, so I'm gonna have plenty of energy for this workout. Again, I'm on my time of the month. We're gonna push through. We got this. You and me, we got this, okay? We got this together. Let's get it.
Calling me out like the first day. This ain't no first aid. Yeah, you making me new today. straight from the fountain of wealth. I put my gift in your hand. Take me from rags to riches in the best way. Ooh, you wait for me. And in any season, you wait for me. No, yeah. Took me from rags to riches. Took me from rags to riches. Oh yeah. And I love that for me. I love it, I love it, I do. Took me from rags to riches. Yeah, took me from rags to riches. Love it for me. Yeah, I love it, I love it, I do. Took me from rags to riches. Took me from rags to riches. Oh yeah, and I love it for me. I love it, I love it, I do. Took me from rags to riches. Took me from rags to riches. I love it for me. Yeah, I love it for me. Always spending time with me. Virgin nothing and a dime on it. Bought me at a price a man can't afford. Taking me to places I ain't explored yet. Heavenly places. No GPS or escaping. No escaping. Yeah, you had everything. Gave it all away. Gave me everything. Drip, drip on the cost. Gave us on the sun. Didn't take a loss. You did it for me. Glory on me fully clothed. Yeah. No, the sun is still unfold. Yeah. Took me from rags to riches, rags to riches, yeah. You wait for me, and in our seas, you wait for me. You wait for me, yeah. Took me from rags to riches, took me from rags to riches, oh yeah. And I love it for me. I love it, I love it, I do. Took me from rags to riches. Yeah, took me from rags to riches. Love it for me. Yeah, I love it, I love it, I love it. Took me from rags to riches. Took me from rags to riches. Oh yeah, and I love it for me. I love it, I love it, I do. Took me from rags to riches. Took me from rags to riches. I love it for me. Yeah, I love it for me.
Y'all, I struggled through that workout. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Like, that was challenging. And the little clip of me doing them 2 little ab workouts, them 2 sets y'all saw, those were the only sets that I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did not finish all my sets of abs. And I'm not even mad about it because, not to give TMI, but women, y'all know, that time of the month, it's just so uncomfortable to work out when it's that time of the month. But I'm still proud of myself for doing everything that I was able to do, because typically I skip working out. Like, I skip lifting weights when it's that time of the month when I feel like this. Now, there are some months where it may be that time, but I feel fine. Like, I feel good enough to live. But today was definitely a struggle. I started off feeling very energized, but then as I started doing the workout, I was like, bro, I'm ready to go home. But again, I'm still proud of myself. I did what I had in me to do. I gave it my all, gave it my best, and that's what matters at the end of the day. But y'all, I'm about to have some chicken tacos. I just have a taste for something savory today, and it's about to be busting. Do you hear me? Anyway, y'all, enough yapping for today. We killed it. We did what we needed to do, and I'm gonna catch y'all on day 3. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome to day 3 of our challenge. Y'all, today has been so tough already, and the day just started. First of all, let me say I'm grateful. Thank you, God, for this day. I ain't trying to complain. I'm just saying, if I'm being real, it's just been a little bit tough. I got up at like 4:40 this morning, got up for prayer. Prayer was at 5 a.m. After prayer, I was actually dressed to go to the gym and get an early workout in, but not to keep bringing it up, y'all, but my time of the month has just been very tough this time around. It's some months where it actually does feel a little bit easier, and then there are some months where it's just like, man, I'm ready for this to be over. This time around is one of those types of times. So your girl is kind of struggling, but again, I am glad that I can show y'all these real moments, because this is just a part of the process, you know? But yeah, y'all, I am dressed to go to the gym. Lord, give me the strength. Sometimes you just gotta do that exhale, that just to regroup, you know? But yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna give it my best. I don't know if I'm gonna record every workout, we'll see, but it's just one of them types of days. But I was thinking about starting off with cardio just to wake my body up and just get going But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna have some graham crackers just as a pre-workout snack. And yeah, y'all, we're gonna get it done nonetheless. And I hope y'all are enjoying the video so far. I'm thinking about changing stuff up next week because I feel like stuff is getting a little bit repetitive. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of this series so far. Let me know if there's something that I did not mention that y'all want me to mention, that y'all want me to clarify or anything like that. But yeah, y'all, let's get to this workout. Lord, give me strength.
For so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made. Like the top down. Oh, it's what's tomorrow, we live right now. So let's not waste another day. From 2009 to season 1, let's take a ride through the same with the top down. Yeah, almost lost my mind a couple times. It got so hot I thought I wanna die. Blood dripping from my arm, just wanna feel inside. Too afraid to open up, so I'd rather hide. Man, I'm just so grateful that I made it this far. Almost thought I had to call my mama in a cop car. Benny's everything for me and everything I need. I would be nothing if you didn't give me no reason to be. Cause I'm riding through the city. It's for tomorrow, and I ain't worried about it. So let's not waste another come too far.
What's up, y'all? I'm back upstairs and I got through most of my workout. Only thing I was not able to do was cardio, which is so unfortunate because I felt good. I felt like I had enough energy to push through and get the cardio session done in one little gym session. But as I was doing my glute bridges, it's a man that was standing at the door. I guess he was waiting for me to open the door, but I wasn't finna open that door for him. I feel like if you live in this building, you need to have a key to doors or to rooms with locked doors, especially after that video had went viral a couple years ago. It was a girl working out in her little apartment complex gym, and it was a dude waiting for her to open the door, and once she opened the door, he ended up trying to attack her. Like, I do not play with that type of stuff. And then I think a janitor ended up opening the door for him or something, and then when he went in there, he just was staring at me. I'm like, what is this dude on? Like, he was looking mad suspicious. Ladies, you got to be aware of your surroundings at all times. I would have pushed through and finished my workout, but you always got to be aware of what's going on around you. You got to have your discernment on, know when to leave. It's not about having fear. I know God got me, but I still need to use wisdom and discernment and know if it's time for me to get up out of here, I need to get on up out of here. But it's very unfortunate because I definitely was trying to just get it all done. I really don't like doing 2 gym sessions. I like to just get everything done in one time, but it is what it is. Got to do what you got to do, and my safety is more important. But I'm proud of myself for doing what I did. Again, it's been a hard week, but your girl is pushing through. I don't know if I'm about to eat right now. I don't know if I'm gonna eat later. I feel like I eat the same stuff. That's why I don't really be showing y'all for real. I literally eat the same stuff, like bagels. Oh, it is one recipe that I haven't showed on my channel in a long time. It's like this egg pizza recipe. You use eggs as like the crust or whatever, and you put the marinara sauce, the chicken, well, I'm gonna be using chicken today. Normally I use turkey pepperoni, but we ran out of that, so I'm gonna be using chicken breast as my little, meat topping. Then I'm gonna put the little fat-free mozzarella cheese, and it's like eating a pizza, and it be so good, y'all. So that's probably what I'm gonna have today, just to change it up a little bit. But nonetheless, y'all, I can't believe we at the midway point of week 3. This is just crazy. Anywho though, y'all, if I don't see y'all later on today, I will see y'all tomorrow, which I think means mañana in Spanish. Fact check me if I'm wrong. All right. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome to day 4 of our Becoming Her challenge of week 3. Today, your girl is feeling pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better compared to yesterday. I did end up getting my 10,000 steps. I did not finish it on a treadmill or any other type of cardio. Y'all, I literally walked around this apartment and I got my 10,000 steps in that way. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that, but I would literally walk around my apartment and get my steps in if I have to. Like, you talk about resourcefulness, I know how to make it happen, you know? Anywho though, y'all, your girl is getting ready to go do cardio. Today is just an active rest day, and I was gonna do some abs today, but I think I'm just gonna save that for Saturday and then probably Sunday too, since Sunday is just a cardio day as well. And I normally do the ab machines at the gym on Saturday, so I'm not even tripping too much. Although I normally would have done more ab exercises by this time of the week, I'm not tripping again. I did what I had in me, I pushed through, and I gave it my all, I gave it my best. And to me, that's really what mattered. But your girl's getting ready to have this chewy bar I got from HEB, because that's gonna be my little mini pre-breakfast before actual breakfast. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this cardio out and I will update y'all afterwards. Deuces. Just me, or is it that on cardio days y'all also don't really care what you're wearing? Like, you just throw anything on. Just throw anything on because you like, I'm just going to do cardio. Let me show y'all. Like, I'm literally flooding. But I really don't care, because guess what? I'm just going to do cardio, you know? What's up, y'all? Your girl is back from cardio, and it's very unfortunate because, again, that creepy dude from yesterday ended up coming up in there. And so with that being said, I will not be going down there to work out around this time anymore, because I don't know, I like to move low-key anyway. And if I feel like I'm seeing the same people and plus a creepy seeming dude at the same time, yeah, no, it's time for me to change up my routine a little bit. Because yesterday when he came into the fitness center, you know how you walk into a room and you kind of look around, you know, you peep the scenery a little bit. It wasn't like that at all. Dude came in there, well, first, before he came in there, he was like peeping through the door like this, looking extra suspicious. And then when he got up in there, he was just staring at me like this for long extended periods of time, and it was blatantly obvious. It's not like it was just some little quick glance. No, dude was extra weird. So I will not be going down there around this time no more. And I would really hope that there was a misunderstanding, but no, he was acting too suspicious for me. So I had got up out of there. I had did like 32 minutes on the Stairmaster. I was trying to aim for at least 45 minutes, but I'm like, it is what it is. At least I did something. I did my intense cardio for the day, and the rest of my cardio is just gonna be me walking around. And it is what it is. I did what I needed to do. Tomorrow is another active cardio day, so I'm probably just come a little bit earlier or a little bit later and just knock it on out. But anyway, so y'all, I'm about to get up in the shower and I'll catch y'all on the flip. What's up, y'all? So your girl is out of the shower, and I literally made another list of stuff that I wanted to mention, just like I did in the beginning of the video. It's called Don't Miss Mentioning, because y'all, I always be forgetting to say stuff, and then I'll remember either after I upload the video or whatever. So let's get to it, y'all. So first, I wanted to mention yesterday I put some vegetables in the air fryer, because normally I cook my vegetables either in the microwave or on the stove top, but yesterday I cooked them in the air fryer. Honey, that is my new go-to when it comes to making vegetables. It was so crispy. The texture was just giving everything that it needed to give, y'all. So if you're somebody who struggles with eating vegetables, I know a lot of people, they do struggle to eat them, try making them in the air fryer, and I can guarantee that you're gonna love it, because I know I did. Another thing I wanted to mention is that in last week's video, I showed y'all, and even in today's video, I showed y'all me doing incline push-ups. But I think the week before that, that might have been week 1, I said that I wasn't gonna be doing those no more because I almost fell on my face. Which I did almost fall on my face. But there's 2 reasons why that almost happened. Number 1, I was not giving myself enough resting time between the last set and that set, so my muscles were still feeling very fatigued. Therefore, your girl almost fell on her face. So that's why it's so important to take the time that you need in between sets. Don't feel like you gotta hurry up and rush. Now, when you're in a public gym or any type of gym like that, I understand why you would probably feel a little bit more rushed. It's a little bit different because I'm working out in my apartment complex, and it's typically not crowded when I go. So I know it's a little different, but still, I think you should be taking the time that you need so you don't harm yourself or injure yourself. That is important. And then the other reason I believe that happened is because I was still sore in my shoulders. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I was doing shoulders before my chest and tricep day, and by the time it was time for me to do my chest workouts, my shoulders were just so sore that I was having trouble doing any chest movements. So that's why I made changes to my split, and now I do shoulders at the end of chest and tricep. triceps. Another thing I wanted to mention is, girl, I was on Instagram, I think that was yesterday, and I saw a post saying that Chobani yogurt is being recalled. I'm just like, just when I find a yogurt that got good protein and a good calorie ratio, they over here want to recall it. They say that chemicals that is used in paint has been found in Chobani yogurt, which is absolutely diabolical. But y'all, I feel like they be recalling stuff every single week. And it's to the point where y'all might as well recall the whole grocery stores. Every grocery store, you might as well recall it all. But at the end of the day, that's why I be praying over everything. I pray over my food. I pray over my perfume. I even be praying over my hair. I have hair videos of me praying over the hair before I install it. And every time I do that, people will go in the comment section and they'll say, I never thought about that. And I'll be like, yeah, I mean, the Bible say pray without ceasing. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pray. But my husband and I, we were at the store the other day and I came across the brand that I typically use, which is Oikos, or however you say it. And they had a jar that was the same size as the Chobani yogurt that I had been buying, except it had 17 grams of protein. Now it is 10 calories more than the Chobani container that I buy, but I mean 10 calories, I ain't tripping off of that. So that's the yogurt that I've been using to make my yogurt bowls as of lately. I know that they have the single cups, and then I showed y'all, I think in last week's episode, the ratio protein. So I just been switching between Oikos and the ratio protein, and the ratio protein is a little bit more expensive if I'm remembering that correctly. So I just switch between the two from time to time. Next, I wanted to mention how recording this journey has been both fun and so helpful, y'all. First of all, it's a couple of YouTubers who I've been watching who's really been motivating me and inspiring me. This one lady's name is Shayla, and then she got a sister on here. I can't remember her sister name, but I've been watching their channels. I've been watching this lady, dang, I can't remember her name, but it's this other lady that's on a journey to losing 20 pounds in 90 days. But it's just so motivating seeing other people's journeys, and that's really what motivated me to want to share mine, just seeing other people share theirs. And y'all, there's just something about recording your journey, having other people to answer to, knowing that you're gonna have to get back on that camera and tell people everything that you did along the journey. It's been times where I wanted to go crazy in that kitchen and just eat any and everything in sight, but then I would stop and I would say, no, I gotta update the YouTube girls. I gotta let them know how the journey been going. So I can't do all that, and it's just been also fun. I've genuinely just been enjoying showing y'all the ups, the downs, the in-betweens, the highs and the lows. So if you're somebody who is thinking about starting a journey of your own and recording it on top of that, I would truly highly recommend you to start. Just get out of your own head. I know what it's like. I was in my own head before I started this whole series right here, and I still be in my head. I'd be like, are people gonna watch? Are they gonna like it? Da, da, da. Then I come to the end of myself and I'd be like, girl, stop, because you know you're doing too much. You know you're doing an amazing job, even if one person watches, because y'all don't have to watch. So the fact that y'all choose to and y'all be engaging in the comments, I really do appreciate that. But I think that was everything I wanted to mention. I'm probably still gonna forget something, and then when I upload this video, I'm gonna be like, dang, I forgot to mention that. But it's okay. I'll just try to remember to mention it in week 4, which is so crazy to say. Like, what? Next week is already week 4. What? Anyway, so girl, I think I remember the last thing that I wanted to mention. There was something in the challenge that I have not been honoring, y'all. I was supposed to be taking 2 to 3 breaks throughout the day away from screen time. I have not been doing that, girl. So in week 4, I need to definitely include that, because that is supposed to be a part of the challenge. But I will say, I looked at my screen time. You know, iPhone has the screen time app on there. I looked at my screen time and it was down about an hour. So I am happy about that. A win is a win, right? But in week 4, I do want to make sure I incorporate that. I was watching somebody's video and they have an app called Habits, I think she said is the name of it. She said it gives you a checklist. So I think you just put everything you want to complete in a day, and once you complete it, you just check it off. I'm gonna have to check it out because I do want to add in those 2 to 3 breaks from screen time, and I do like the idea of checking stuff off. Something about that is satisfying and it just makes me feel more accomplished. But I am feeling also accomplished in the area of YouTube, because y'all, I've been posting at least one long form video for at least probably going on 3 months, and before, the old me would have been like, girl, I can't do that. I could try. I'm gonna try. No, just do it. Some stuff you just need to do. Like, stop overthinking it. You have it in you. Sometimes we have more in us than we realize, and a lot of times it takes for us to get that fire put up under our tails for us to really see what we made of. So I've really been seeing what I'm made of, and I'm just loving it for me. I really am. And I'm ahead on editing, y'all. All I have to edit is what I recorded today, and the video is done. Like last week, that was not the case at all. I was scrambling to get that video up. Like, I was still editing at 9 p.m. I uploaded the video at like 9:40 something at night, y'all. That was kind of crazy right there. When I tell you that video almost got uploaded on Saturday, Child. But I'm thinking about ending the vlogs on Thursdays, because in previous weeks I was ending the vlog on Friday, and then I would try to scramble and hurry up and try to edit whatever last parts of the video, add all my finishing touches, and then try to upload on Friday. And I mean, I've been making it work, but I don't want to be uploading super late. I really would like to have the Friday uploads uploaded no later than like 5 in the evening. So I think I'm gonna start ending the vlogs on Thursdays, and then that way on Friday I can add whatever finishing touches I want, if any, and then just go ahead and get that video up. So with that being said, I will end the vlog today, but please know that come Monday I will be updating y'all on how my weekend goes. Keep me in your prayers, please. Just pray that I stay locked, that I do what I need to do, that I execute throughout this weekend, because y'all know the weekends, it be a little challenging, just a little bit. So say a prayer for your girl, and if you can, please do me a favor and like this video and share this video with somebody who you feel this might help. Somebody probably needs this challenge themselves, because I know I needed it. This is a challenge I didn't even know that I needed, okay? I've been consistent in my Bible. I've been getting my cardio in every day, strength training 4 times a week, documenting my journey, and then uploading at least once every week. Girl, I am definitely becoming her, okay? But I want y'all to do me a favor. This will let me know that you made it to the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section down below something that you are working on, or something that you want to have accomplished before the end of the year. It don't have to be nothing super huge. I just want to know one thing that you're looking to accomplish before the end of this year. And I forgot, I need to start a new book, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't even started no new book. So that's gonna be something that I do this weekend, and then I'm gonna update y'all on Monday next week. But nonetheless, y'all, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. Shout out to you if you are a new subby. I saw that I gained a few new subscribers from this new series, and that is so exciting. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my OG subbies. Y'all are the bomb.com. But I love you. Jesus Christ loves you. Peace, love, and blessings. Mwah.